guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is Naveen and currently I'm in 20th week here at Brototype. Uh, Learning new technologies, new tools, enjoying the prototype days. Yeah, it is the 20th week. In this week, I got the opportunity to work with D3.js. If you don't know what is D3.js, let me start by giving the full form of D3, which is data-driven documents. So actually, D3.js is a JavaScript library which is used to create visualizations from data. Visualizations means creating charts and other kinds of visuals from data using a JavaScript library which is D3, D3.js. So I really, my seniors told me that it's a difficult library, also it's difficult to master it within a week. But I found that it was a little not difficult. It's a little confusing at the beginning, at the initial stage. But as I get more close to it, as I spend more time with it, the key thing is you need to spend, you need to invest your time in that stack, in that technology. Once you invest a certain amount of time, you stay focused. You also need to invest your time as well as stay focused while you are investing that time. And if you stay focused, you will start creating connection with the technology and those tools, and you will realize the underlying basis, and you will start to feel some connections to it and start to understand it. That's the thing. Similarly, I started to understand how the code works in D3. Initially I was so confused. I had no idea how this works. What should I do? What is the right way of working with it? I was a lot confused, but gradually I started to understand it. I started to understand the relationships between each and everything. So it was really an eye-opening moment for me. So anyway, I really liked it. So it actually allows us to create interactive visuals and work from the base. There is no constraints on us. We can create any visual that we want. Yeah, we have got the freedom to create any kind of visuals which which are born in our creativity, in our mind. If you have an idea about a visual, create it. You have the card, you have the tool for it. Just utilize the card to create the chart that you visualize, that you think in your mind. You have got complete liberty to do it. So I'm so grateful to get to know about a technology like this or a tool like this. I'm so happy to learn about it, to study it. I got the opportunity to study about Plotly, Bokeh, and Dash. So Plotly is a Python library which is used to create visuals just like data.js. But the caveat is that sometimes the data scientists or people who are working with data primarily work in Python. So they might not know JavaScript, which is an essential language which we must know if you want to work with D3.js. So sometimes in that case, if people want to create interactive visuals in spite of not knowing JavaScript, then they can use plotly.python, which is a Python library which translates the Python code written into JavaScript code and then runs the visuals and then renders the visuals in D3.js. That's what happens. So that's the similar case with Bokeh. Bokeh is also a Python library, just like Plotly. So, but Bokeh offers more customizations. It gives us more liberty than Plotly. And then Dash is a dashboard creator. So it is also a kind of code, Python code. So it allows us to create, Plotly allows us to create visuals, whereas Dash allows us to create dashboards by integrating the visuals developed from Plotly. So that's what Dash is about. So I hope you got an idea about what are the things I had to study this week. So yeah, That's how the things are going. And I really liked it this week. It was so great, so good. I'm so happy to have such a great day, such enjoyment. Yeah, that's how the things are going. And I really like the life that I'm currently leading. And that's how the things are. And yeah, in the last week, I also got the opportunity to stand in front of people and talk to deliver. To even though I was anxious, I got the opportunity to anchor to host a session. I was anxious and I made mistakes, but I realized that even though I made mistakes, no one cares. I just want to stay courageous. I just had to continue with my task, even though I was making mistakes. I just had to stay courageous. It was not about being a perfectionist, it was just about showing up. It was all about showing up. That was the entire thing. I realized it. So once I realized it, I got the courage to stand up and face everything, to face the issues I had, the mistakes I was making. But and that situation helped me to analyze myself, the mistakes I was making, and eventually it helped me to improve myself. The way I am, the way I look, the way I speak, everything mattered. So I'm grateful for all the opportunities that I got in the last week, and I do believe that I have transformed myself within the last week. I have undergone a lot of transformations, like in the communication. Yeah, in the case of communication, I have underwent a lot of changes because for the last 2 weeks, I felt like I was feeling lazy. I felt like I was slowing up. My communication skills were becoming bad. But when my mentor told me that, Naveen, your communication skills are getting worse or getting bad, that's when I realized, oh no, I have a valuable communication skills. If I'm not practicing it, if I'm not utilizing, if I'm not using those communication skills, if I'm not developing it, if I'm not putting effort to make it better, I'm losing control of it. I'm losing it. And once I realized it, I made sure that I'm using it, I'm putting extra effort to improve it, learn new vocabularies, and try to improve the way I speak, the pronunciation and the accent. I started to focus and put extra effort into it because because the skills I accumulate is the most valuable asset I possess. What can I do? What I know and what can I do with the knowledge? These two things are the most important assets that I possess. This were the truths I realized. So yeah, that's how the things are going, and I hope you understood how my last week was. Yeah, and I'm waiting to see you again in the next week. So just wait for a week. I will come back to you. So see you in the next week.